Chapter 4. The morning news and growing doubts. The following morning, the atmosphere inside the Grand Villa's dining room was warm, filled with the smell of breakfast. Arthur Pendleton sat at the head of the table, reading the morning paper, while Thomas quietly sipped his coffee, keeping a watchful eye on his family. Suddenly, the news broadcast broke the quiet morning. Breaking news. Tragic accident in Greenwater Lake. 5 dead. The anchor reported that a vehicle carrying 5 local men had gone off the dangerous cliffside road at midnight, plunging into the deep, freezing waters of the lake. Initial police reports suggested the men were heavily drunk, ruling it a tragic case of drunk driving. Clara gasped, dropping her fork as the mug shots of the victims flashed on the screen. It was the exact same gang from the day before. Dad, Grandpa, look. Clara shouted, pointing at the screen. Those are the monsters who attacked us yesterday. She turned toward Luke, who was quietly refilling the juice pitchers at the side table, his face completely blank. Look, Luke, see? Justice is there. God took care of those rascals who hit you and us. They got what they totally deserved. Luke just gave a humble, innocent nod, looking down at the floor. I'm just glad they can't trouble anyone else, Miss Clara, he said softly. Sitting across the table, Thomas froze. His sharp eyes locked onto the television screen, studying the wreckage of the vehicle shown by the local news channel. As an old expert in secret operations and staged accidents, Thomas's top-notch instinct woke up. The physics of the crash were too neat. There were no skid marks at all on the road, and the exact angle of the fall, it wasn't the messy mistake of a drunk driver. It was a clean, professional job. Thomas slowly looked away from the television and fixed his gaze straight onto Luke. For a heavy, suffocating 3 seconds, the old veteran stared at the young servant, trying to see through his act. But right at that moment, Vivian asked her father a question about the estate barns, breaking the tension and drawing Thomas's attention away. Thomas looked away, shaking the thought out of his head, but a small seed of doubt had been sown.